afternoon, you guys. I am out and about doing some errands and then headed into work. And it was just on my heart this morning that I wanted to make a video for YouTube about just social media and the times that we're in. And it's just so clear to me that obviously I've been utilizing this platform and TikTok and Instagram and sometimes Facebook, and all of these are just deemed and looked at as big tech. And I was listening to this podcast this morning that talked about extremists and extremist groups and stuff, and gave the definition of what extremists are. And it just kind of talks about being extreme in your political or religious views. And when I think about the times that we're in, and I see that myself, this is just speaking from my own experience, that I have been striked off YouTube for preaching the gospel. I have had my Instagram shadow banned, where I definitely wasn't getting as many views as I normally would, and it's just crazy. And all I'm doing is talking about truthful things, Jesus Christ. I'm talking about the gospel, and slowly but surely big tech is eliminating those types of voices. And I just wanted to clarify that, like, obviously the internet is can be used for good, and it can also be used for evil, and it's very clear that that's kind of what's transpiring. And we're choosing to just talk about important things that need to be talked about in this time. But I just want to make it clear that if you don't think for a second that at some point, if at some point we're going to be deemed as Jesus extremists, and flagged, and made known, like, I frequent a lot of great prophecy watching podcasts and websites, and Google is now talking about how they're going to be flagging on the search engine. So, like, if I went on and typed in prophecywatchers.com or nowtheendbegins.com, there could be a point where Google actually puts a tag next to this website that says fake info or false information, or like they are going to be the fact checkers. And there's no, like, it's just it's so extreme. But that's the whole point, is that they are just going to try to chisel away at our ambition and endurance. And there will be a time where you probably can't get on these types of platforms to speak. So we need to utilize this time now while we have it, while we can. I know I feel like I've just taken, like, the back seat for a little bit on some things, and I'm coming to terms with that. I just need to get back on, like, a schedule and just, like, go for it, all guns blazing, just fire ahead, and just keep pushing forward even through the tough times. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to share that, and just talk about really how grateful we are to be able to speak our truth and speak our minds, and talk about Jesus, because he is literally the way, the truth, and the life. And there will come a time, I don't know how much we'll see. I'm sure we're going to see some things, but there's going to come a time where those who claim to be Christians are going to be placed underneath so much pressure that the word is literally all that you're going to be able to fall on. So you need to cling close to it. You need to be in the word and know the difference between right and wrong and what's true and what's false, because the deception that's coming our way, even now, there's a lot of stuff floating around, and it can easily sway people's beliefs on things, start to make them question. And even those who are the most elect, are going to fall into confusion or could potentially get distracted and derailed. So all I'm saying is get into the Word, find some Bible studies. Now the End Begins has been like my ride or die. I love his podcast and his website, and he is doing this 7 days a week, and he is always talking about prophecies, doing Bible studies, and he just is King James only, and just really, really, really hits the nail on the head with diving into the deeper questions that people have. So if you're looking for something, he's a great option. But anyways, I just wanted to be that voice of encouragement, because I too fall into moments where I just am just tired and get caught up in this world and the life and things that are going on. But that's all important and things that need our attention. But we also have a bigger thing going on here that we really, really need to be focused on. So I just wanted to share that with you. Utilize the internet if that's your thing, while you can, because at some point we will be flagged and unable to utilize this space anymore. We'll have to find other options and routes. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Happy Tuesday. Bye.